Hello and welcome. My name is Kylie Bartlett, the host of the Web Celeb TV show, the world's first web TV show dedicated to helping entrepreneurs create buzz, build a brand, and get celebrity results in their business. This week's episode is called When I Grow Up, I Want to Be Famous. And that title could not be further from the truth with me. You see, as a child, all I ever wanted to be was a rock star and be able to sing. There was only one slight problem. I had a shocking voice. But the good news is that thanks to the internet and online video, I can now rock it out online, and I'm going to teach you how you can be a web celeb in your niche today. Now, I want to ask you a couple of questions. What is it that's made Paris Hilton famous? Now have a think about it. What is she actually famous for? Is she talented? Has she invented something unique, world class? Well, the answer is no to both of those questions. What Paris Hilton has become is an attention seeker. And so the reason why she has become so famous around the world is that she's been able to gauge or get a huge amount of attention. Now let's break down and actually analyse what it is that she's done. She's been actually very clever about it, or maybe the people behind her, the marketing team behind her have been very clever. You see, what took someone like a granddaughter of a hotel tycoon to an A-lister? And that is her branding and the way that she's presented herself. If you actually, next time you see Paris Hilton, listen to actually what she is saying, and she never ever actually promotes herself. She's promoting the Gucci handbag or the Versace clothes or the shoes that she's wearing or the jewelry that she's wearing, even right down to the dog collar and the clothes that her dogs are in. So she's been very clever to actually promote other people's products, like basically putting back links to other people's brands in order to elevate her own success and celebrity status out there. So whether we like her or not, at the end of the day, she's been very, very clever in the way that she has elevated and built her brand. So as far as I'm concerned, your biggest commodity is your attention, because you can have the best product in the world, but unless you've got attention and people are listening and observing you, then it's nearly like the musician that dies with this song in their head, that they never get it out there. So what it is that you need is massive attention. And that's one thing that Paris Hilton has been very good at doing. She's been seen, she's been known, and she's been heard all through a user-generated sex video that went viral, which really put her on the map. And so I wanted to start today's show by just demonstrating to you that it's not necessarily always about having a great product or service. It's about how much attention that you're able to seek. Now, in the old economy, the only way that you could gain that kind of attention, you had two choices. And one of them was to go down the traditional media channel, where you would have to spend a huge amount of money on an ad campaign to get on radio, magazines, on TV, in newspapers. And the other choice was to hire a PR firm or a PR agent and spend a huge amount of money with them actually representing you and your brand out there in the marketplace. Now, the good news is within the new economy, the rules have changed when it comes to actually building your celebrity status and your fame online. You don't need the big boy budgets anymore to be able to get great results and build your fame online. And that's what I would really like to be talking to you about in this episode. So let me talk about the new economy and what it means that the rules have changed around PR and marketing and advertising. So you are what you publish, and you need to be really mindful of that. Now with online, what you used to publish may only stay on your intranet or internally within your business. Now everything that you print is on the World Wide Web. You know, it's word of mouth now rather than word of mouth. So be mindful that everything that you publish is going to be about you, and that is your PR. People really want in the new economy you to be transparent, authentic, real, and they don't want spin. So they want transparency, authenticity. They also want participation. So they want you to participate and for you to participate in their world, and they don't want propaganda. The internet is now bringing back the true definition of PR. So all of a sudden, public relations is becoming far more public thanks to online video and articles and news releases, press releases. So I'm really excited that PR is now finally in the hands of solopreneurs and micro and small businesses. And we have just as much opportunity to create just as much fame as those big boys. Now, don't get me wrong, traditional advertising, there is still a place for it. But unless you've got a really world-class brand, you're not going to get the same cut through that you'll get if you use some of the techniques that I'm going to be showing you and demonstrating to you today on this episode. So you need to be starting to look at your fame and your celebrity status about centering it around your universe. And I'm going to be profiling today or discussing and sharing with you a technique and a blueprint from a lady that I think that is absolutely leveraging the power of social media on the internet worldwide. Now, this lady, I've been on the internet now for some years, and I don't think there is anyone out there doing it any better in the social media arena than Jennie Armato. So for those of you that have never heard of Jennie Armato, and I'll be surprised if you haven't, then I highly encourage you to go and check out her website. It's www.jennie, Jennie, Armato, ARMATO.com. Go and have a look what this lady is doing and put a / and blog and see what it is that she's doing on her blog. So I've been fortunate enough to build a friendship with Jennie and a business relationship, and she has given me permission to be able to share her social media success blueprint around how to create fame and fortune, in particular on the internet by using social media. So let me step through exactly what it is that Jennie's put together in this amazing blueprint. So Jennie believes, and so do I, and so should you in actual fact, is that the whole center of your universe should be your blog. So what a lot of people are doing out there on the social media and social media networks is that they're putting a huge amount of manual effort and energy into working Facebook or Twitter or YouTube and are forgetting the power of the blog. So everything should hang off your blog. Now, for a complete copy of Jennie's social media success blueprint, go to my blog post that accompanies this video, this episode, and you'll see the complete visual diagram. But I don't have the time to be able to go through every step-by-step process of her blueprint, so I'm going to take the top 5 major steps to social media success and talk you through those. So the reason why you need to be using the blog as the center of your universe is there is really 3 main reasons. Number 1 is that you want to be building your own asset. Rather than going to all these third-party sites and hanging out and building a brand on those sites, they only need to change the rules, and then with a click of a finger, your business and your asset could be lost overnight. Hence why your blog needs to be the center of your universe. The second reason is that you want all of the eyeballs and people's emotions and attention, and in particular their credit cards and their money, all focusing on your site. When you're on someone else's site, the customer can be distracted to go and click off and look at someone else's information rather than staying focused on what it is that you're doing. And the third reason why you need everything to hang off your blog is because it's efficient and it's quick and it's easy and it's cheap. And really, at the end of the day, for us solopreneurs and small and micro business owners, time is money. And so we need to be making sure that we're using our time most effectively. Now, before we go into the blog and what hangs off it, some of you might even be asking, well, what is a blog? Well, gee, a blog has come a long way, because when a blog was first brought out, it was really like an electronic diary or a journal. It was a place that people would put their comments or their feelings and encourage interaction back and forth between friends and colleagues and customers. Well, it's come a long way now, and in actual fact, putting your comments and your expressions of what's going on in your life and your business out there on the World Wide Web, but through 140 characters. Now, everything that I'm explaining to you can be all integrated from your blog. So you don't go to Twitter and tweet. You don't go to Facebook and do a status update. You don't go to YouTube and everything's left in isolation. When you know how, and when you've got a power-charged blog, everything happens and is integrated and is throwing it out there into the World Wide Web and utilizing your time a hell of a lot.